Hey, Happy New Year, concert band Brass and Woodwinds. Welcome back to school and welcome to January 2021. Well, 2020 is finally over. It's on to a new year, and this is your first lesson in the new year. We have 2 weeks or 2.5 weeks left until the end of the second quarter. So here we go. This is page 15, and we will take you through each of the exercises here. And by the way, if these surroundings look unfamiliar, the 8th graders have seen this before. This is from my home. This is from my man cave, my office here at home. And this is where I did all of the springtime lessons when the teachers were not allowed to come to school. We were allowed to come to school in the fall, but not in the spring. So I did all my spring teaching out of my home here and ran all of my Zoom meetings here. So this is my den. This is my office, and this is page 15. So, hopefully you all had a wonderful vacation, and good to see all of you back again, and it's time to get after it. Now, we know we've got auditions coming up. Now, this is page 15. We're not going to beat you to death here, but we do need to keep going in the book. Page 15 represents the halfway point of book 2, which is right around the halfway point of the school year. It's all working out kind of nice here. So once you knock off page 15, you've knocked off half of book 2. All right, and of course we've got a very difficult second half of the book yet to come. All right, get your instruments out, get your page 15s out. Let's get ready to go. So after this brief break, we'll dive right into page 15. We'll be right back right after this brief break. Okay, the page begins with number 669, Rhythm Rap. So go ahead and skip that one. We'll begin with number 70, Rhythm Etude. 70 and 71 you have repeats. Don't take the repeats, okay? Do, day, do to day to do, day, do to day, do. Clarinets, you'll find that this is all Chalumeau. In fact, I believe all 3 of these exercises are all in the Chalumeau register clarinets, just FYI. Here we go, finger silently. Here's number 70. Ready? And. Okay, watch that doot-to-day, doot-to-day, a little different 8ths and 16ths pattern there. Here we go, horns up, number 70. Ready, and go. Okay, now we go on to number 71, battle stations. Now students, you got to be careful. There's a key signature here that you might gloss over. Like, real quick point, I'm going to use a drumstick here. This note right here, you're going to probably have to circle it right here. Right there. Look at the key signature. This is for the trumpets, of course. It's F sharp. For the trumpets, clarinets, tenor sax and bass clarinet, 1 sharp. For the flutes, it's 1 flat, which means that note right there for you is an E natural, not E flat. And for the alto and bari sax, I believe you've got 2 sharps. So that note right here for you will be a C sharp. Okay? And all throughout, watch yourselves here. Watch the key signature. Finger silently. Here we go. Ready? Battle stations. 1, 2, listen, and. And of course, don't ignore the dynamics. You start forte, here you go mezzo forte, and then crescendo to forte. Watch this measure right here. A lot of students count these as 8th notes. They're 2-quarter notes. Do-da-day, do-day, do, do. See right there? Quarter notes. Here we go. Let's play. Horns up. 1, 2, ready, and. Number 72, English dance. Maybe you know this if you studied piano. Do, do, da, day, do, day, do, day, do, do, da, day. There's that new rhythm pattern again. Do, da, day, do, da, day. Look on the second line. Third measure, we drop down to piano, and we finish with forte. And we begin with mezzo forte. All right, finger silently. 1, 2, listen, and. See how I change dynamics? Okay, let's go. Ready? This is not real hard. Okay, it has a real easy tessitura from a low B. This is again for a trumpet or clarinet. Low B natural in the last measure to a G in the first note. Here we go. Ready? 1, 2, ready, yeah. Another thing I want to point out to you students, you see these little apostrophes there, right there and right there? Those are breath marks. Tells you to take a breath. A breath mark ends a musical sentence, which is known as a phrase, okay? We sometimes talk about phrasing. Okay, a phrase is a musical sentence. Okay, it ends with a period. Music, it ends with a breath. Okay? All right, we'll take a real quick break. We'll go to the next couple exercises, so stay tuned. We'll be right back. Okay, number 73, Big Rock Candy Mountain. Take the first and second inning. Watch the dynamics. You've got accented notes in the first inning. You get an accented quarter note for the syncopation. Do, day, day, and then you get a breath mark. Second inning, do, day. Okay, both of those notes accented. You have a rehearsal number 7 on the second line, so if I reference number 7, I'll say, okay, everybody start at number 7. Then that's where we start. Okay. Finger silently. Watch the dynamics. It's mostly mezzo piano, mezzo forte throughout. Here we go. Finger silently. Ready? And. Okay. All right, here we go. Ready? Beginning. 73, 1, 2, horns up. Ready? And. Third line's got a couple accents too. See the first measure of the quarter note, which is kind of like the first inning, and then the last measure, which is like the second inning. Okay? Do, day, day, and then the last measure, do, day. Okay, finally, last exercise, number 74, Essential Elements Quiz. Okay, now, watch the key signature here. For the trumpet, clarinet, tenor sax, and bass clarinet, this is 2 flats, B flat and E flat. For the flutes, it's 4 flats, B flat, E flat, A flat, and D flat. For the alto and bari sax, it's 1 flat, just the B flat. Now I want to call your attention in the first measure, another note you might want to circle, like in that second exercise we did, this one right here. Circle this note, it is flat. E flat here for the trumpet and the clarinet and the tenor sax and the bass clarinet, D flat for the flutes, and B flat for the alto and bari sax. Now here's how this exercise goes. You play the first line, and then you play the second line. Whoop, DCL Fine right here. DCL Fine, do we remember what to do? Yes, Mr. Pickett, we remember, but tell us anyway. Okay, sorry to be so silly, but here we go. When you get to the end here, DC means go back to the beginning. Da capo, beginning, and stop at the fine. Okay, right there. Got it? That's our path. First line, second line, first line. Please watch your key signature. Watch that first 16th note in the first measure, and it comes up again a couple more times. Here we go. Finger silently. Essential Elements quiz. Ready? In. Beginning. All right. Before we play, one more thing I want to call your attention to. On the last line, watch those 3/8 rests. Do, day, rest. Day to do, day, do. A lot of students miscount that. Here we go. Beginning, everybody. 1, 2, ready, and play. Okay, thank you much. That's it. That's our page 15 for you. We'll take a little break and we'll conclude this lesson and we'll have some final thoughts. So stay tuned. We'll be right back. Okay, that's page 15 in our book, and hopefully you'll have a good time with it. Now, as we get closer to the end of the book, the exercises will get just a little bit harder, a little bit tougher. Again, this last one here, again, watch the key signature here, right there, flat. Watch the counting, 8th rest, 8th rest, 8th rest, and so on. Okay, and in that earlier one, I think it was number 71. Yeah, I just don't remember the title of it. But got the F sharp there for the trumpets and E natural for the flutes, and D sharp, I think, for the no, hold it. C sharp, sorry. C sharp for the alto and bari sax. Got a transpose here for you saxophones, but sorry about that. All right. And don't forget, auditions are coming up. Okay, make sure, again, you understand you are doing 28 Molly Malone and 49 sight reading challenge. Do not do 45 minstrel boy, that is for percussion only. Now, on Monday morning, I will open up the 3 flip grid threads. Make sure you put Molly Malone in the Molly Malone thread and the sight reading challenge in the sight reading challenge thread. Auditions begin Monday, January 4th, but they run until Friday, January 15th. That's the last day to do it without penalty. I mean, remember, you've got to do both to get credit. That includes you singles also. Singles, you have to do it too. And then turn them both in. Now, the 15th, Friday, January 15th is the last day you can turn it in without penalty. Okay? The 20th, the following Wednesday, is the rock bottom last day. You can do it with penalty. After that, it's you don't get a grade and you get on to last chair in your section. Okay, it's, again, the grade is 90 points. Okay, you have to turn in a valid audition by the 20th, by the 15th for no penalty, by the 20th for penalties, and at least get credit for it. because the 20th is the last day of the first semester and I have to get my grades off to the district office. So it has to be that day. Okay, right now when I'm shooting this video, it is still 2020. But by the time you see this, it will be 2021. Now, everybody, 2020 was a year I think we'd all like to forget. Okay, it's been tough. You kids have had to stay home from school for just about 3/4 of the whole year. We stopped teaching live in March, back on St. Patrick's Day, and all the schools were shut down. You've been at home trying to learn through a computer ever since. And we teachers have been coming up with new and different ways to teach you kids. But personally, I just want to wish all of you a happy new year. I hope 2021 is the best year of your lives. It's a good bet that 2020 was probably one of the worst, if not the worst. Okay? All of you, please stay safe. Stay busy. And know that I miss you kids. I know we've never worked in person yet. That tears me apart. Hopefully before the end of the school year, maybe we can keep hoping they'll send kids back to school and I can actually get to see you kids in the band room. It won't be under normal circumstances, but it'll be as close to it as we can get. So, Happy New Year, all of you. Have a wonderful year. Do page 15, but also don't forget your auditions, okay? This is week 1 of the auditions. Take care. Have a wonderful week. This is Mr. Piggott saying so long and Happy New Year and have a great week. Bye-bye now.